Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. Hope everybody is having a wonderful day. And we're gonna continue with our blood-hungry blood spear. So yesterday, I'm still thinking if I can still find a way before I start farming. I still want to find a way to fine-tune the build, like what is the ideal combination. That's because if I'm going to farm and then if I cannot find I feel like I'm gonna stuck somewhere. So I'm gonna focus first on trying to find the best combination. Then so once we find the optimal setup, then we can continue farming and then try to optimize the build. And I've been trying to observe our fights, and basically we're utilizing we are including the blood orbs through the explosion from the Blood Maiden. Though during the boss fight, on large packs of enemies, especially once we have the transfusion, I believe we're not using the transfusion. We're using in battle, and then what is this one? Corpse production. Basically, using the blood charm, the bloodbinder charm set, we are double casting the blood spear. Not only that, the consumption of the corpse also is the secondary blood spear. The secondary blood spear is also double casted, and that is every cast. With regards to the blood orbs here on the Blood Maiden, this is going to only activate when approximately we do 2 attacks per second, 4 attacks to invoke the Teb rune. So basically we are doing this every 2 seconds. So I'm thinking if we have a very good corpse production, this might outperform the blood orbs of the Iron Maiden. Though this is still a good addition to our build because that is still damage, right? So I would say it's just an additional damage. So if corpse would be our ally here, okay, if corpse will be our ally here, I'm going to keep this for the meantime, or should I go with 15, 14? This is 15, there's 1. 15, 29, so there is 14 here. I'm going to remove 13, 13, so that's going to be 16. So this is now 14. Okay, we'll keep it that way. Now, corpse. Corpse. What if we sacrifice the warrior? We add the golem. Grey Bloom. Unstoppable. And we're not going to summon the warrior. Maybe I'll remove and then add it here. So what's going to happen? So we sacrifice the defenders. We bring in the golem. Let's just assume that I'm not going to use the tendrils. But instead of sacrificing the golem, I'm going to do with blood. if we are massively spawning corpses with our tremendous attack speed, I'm assuming that our damage would be much more better rather than investing on blood orbs. And how about we'll just do like this for the meantime. Maybe let's remove this, and let's add 4 points. 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's try this. We're just gonna ignore our survivability. We can deal with that later. Based on what we have observed yesterday, we can further improve our defense from the barrier by adding more barrier generation. We ran out of gorps. This is still huge flesh.
Curse this place. I'm being followed.
Yeah, it's just as much as we want the damage from that it's and we are not really efficiently reducing the golem's cooldown unless we cast the Decrepify right away. And we are not significantly reducing the cooldown of the golem unless we use a rapid ossification, but we're going to lose damage multiplier. I'm still gonna keep this one. Let's bring in the warriors. Maybe I don't need this anymore. This 15 11. So this is 16 maximum. Okay, that's it. Resolve. I don't think I still need this one. Ferocity. Oh, wait a second. We're using Shadow, so the mages will stack Ferocity. Okay. Then I don't need this one, though there will be an overpower. But with regards to survivability, maybe I can... Maybe this is still okay. Yep, there's really a significant difference with that those blood orbs. I'm thinking if we are going to be in trouble with the boss. Boom! Reprisal, eh? I just noticed I dropped my heart. Ooh, bring it on! Your fire enchantment, sir! Hey! Wait, take it easy. Wait! See? That's what you get. Now our silly bone storm is down. Boom! Go! Hmm. Okay. Okay. How about we place here the hued flesh. We place there the hued flesh. And you know what is the partner of the aspect of interdiction? Well, here. Just for... Okay, before I do that, this is embattled, right? This is embattled. I'm just gonna place here the hued flesh. The same setup. What we're losing is more survivability from the embattled aspect. Hued flesh. I just want to make a comparison. And then we're now going to place here the thickened blood. And then instead of tides of blood, then this could become or is crushing amplified damage. I think it's better to replace the amplified damage. This is the lowest multiplier that we have, so we can now place here the redirected force.
The stars align.
Okay. The thing here now is we need to get hit in order to proc the redirected force. But I think it's achievable considering that we can have a 100% I forgot the bone prison. What? See, this is the one I'm talking about. It is a projectile attack, so even though I have the bone prison, I'm no match. And the thing is, I don't have the resolve stacks yet, so my survival my damage reduction is still bad. Now, do that again, and let's see if you are. I don't know if the enemies are strong here, but I wonder if the embattled aspect yeah, I don't know if the enemies there is.
Auspicious omen.
This one is a more reliable blood orbs. So I'm assuming that this one is also adding damage. They were not producing corpse. Unless this is how it's going to work. We bring in the defenders again. So they are the one producing the blood orb instead of transfusion. Again, we bring back the hued flesh, but we keep the redirected force. Yeah, the corpse and the blood is really our best combo here.
Who can stand against you? With me at your side.
Yeah, basically if I'm going to bring up the defenders, I'm going to lose my damage again because I will have 3 attacks only of the Bone Storm. What if we just bring up the defenders, but we're still gonna sacrifice them? So what we are getting with the warriors, with the blood defenders. By the way, does this chance also increases? Like same thing with the shadow. It looks like a flat damage, flat barrier, but this one increases based on the ranks of your mages on your skill tree. What if can we try and see? We're gonna add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's the same. Okay. Oops. Hmm. Damage. And did I drop my heart?
What brings you to the ancient isles? Goodbye. It has been
What am I
a
doing?
pleasure.
Anyone asks, tell them it's from Skovos. You know where to find me.
May you find your way back.
It should be 25, 7.53, like 18. Oh, thank you. Should I remove 1.5 here? Oh shit, I saw it. So that's an additional 36. What if I will go with 54? Transfusion. We have already the production of the blood orb. If our survivability is doing okay, we can add an additional. There is another one. Either this one. Is it in here? Utility. Audacity. Piercing code. Distant enemies have a 20% chance to be stunned. When they hit you, you deal increased damage to distant enemies. That one, or this. Oh, corpse, right? Oh yeah, on the amulet. So we have the blood orbs. We have additional barrier generation now. Oh, that was close.
I've lost
I think we don't have any other choice, but we need that. Especially we don't have an additional damage reduction. So our damage that we are going to take is really going to hurt us. Though I see that our essence regeneration is suffering. It's just this build really requires a lot of uh a lot of items, utilities, aspect. Wait a minute. I'm not hitting anything, but somehow all of the sudden my health, I had a health regain because of what? Someone is trying to show off with the reprisal, eh? Wait, I didn't know that you are a reprisal now. Let's tango. Let's tango. Oh, you cannot enter. Ooh. Reprisal. Look at these poison pools, like, what the heck? Stupid reprisal! Huh. Reprisal. I need one essence. I'm having a hard time to cast the skill.
It is done.
Actually, this one is not really well. That's a blood, thickening blood. This one has the same, right? Though we don't have the interdiction. Oh, yeah.
Mainlander, what do you seek?
That is Ascari craftsmanship.
We sacrificed them to get one more stack of more consistent of the 4 stack of the buff from the Lidless Wall. Since they're blood, or well, what's the purpose of there being? No, we don't have any blood orbs production. I would assume that I think we need embattled aspect, and I see the significant improvement in terms of our uh survivability. It's really much more better. Like those lightning obelisk, usually I always die even with playing with the other builds. That is an amazing fight. I have poison, I have the obelisk, I have direct damage from the enemy. Yeah, I think I'm losing my momentum. I see that my resources cannot keep up with my attack speed. I think something is jumping on me. Wait, I don't have the resolve stacks first. Give me the resolve stacks first. Oh no. Ah, protected, protected. Same thing with the mages I cannot afford. to lose the shadow, to lose the number of mages. Okay, one more. Somehow, chicken blood. Am I still using? No, I'm not using the interdiction anymore. Amplify damage. Uh, just gonna try this one more time. The only way for this one to work is we really need to get hurt. Though reduces your life every second, I would assume that we should be proccing that. See, it's not being activated. See, nothing, 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 nothing. One, two, one, two, one, two, one, two, one, two, one, two. Okay, let's try this one. Let's try this one. I'm just assuming. I'm just assuming. Though in order for this to work more efficiently is we need the defenders. One more, one more. Oh, we killed it. Nice. What happened there? Okay, give me a second here. No, supposedly if we are good, we don't need the blood orbs because the embalmer is now producing blood orbs, right? So now we have a good partner also. Hued flesh, producing corpse. Corpse being consumed by the blood spear. Spawn a second blood spear. And because of the charm, the bloodbinder charm set, so that's a double consumption. More chance to produce a blood orb. Even though we have so much healing, we shouldn't take a lot of damage from the enemies, otherwise the damage from the Bloodman's idol is going to hurt even more. How can we proc this one much more faster? This one is 5 seconds to activate. Tam and Teb. I can have the Seer Rune here. Seer Rune. And then Tam. If we're doing 2 attacks per second, what is our total attack speed, especially when we have what is that? Bone Storm and 93, and then plus 20 from the ferocity, so we are around 200%. 200 plus 100, so that's approximately 2 attacks per second. 2 attacks per second. 25 4 times 3, so that's 12 attacks. 12 attacks times 2, so that's 6 seconds before we can invoke the Q rune. Not fast enough. 24. So that is approximately 1/5. 20%. 20%. 20% times 4. So that's equivalent to 20 offering. Much lower. Cast an ultimate. Evade. Cast 5 skill, then become exhausted for 3 seconds. Give me a second. 5 skills. Cast 5, so that's 2 seconds. Then exhaust for 3 seconds. Is this much more fast? Much more faster to invoke?
Nobody walks anymore.
Lucky hit, lucky hit. Chance to form a corpse. Sorry, thickening blood. I think this one is also we're losing. Can we try that again? Using the embalmer.
That is a scary craftsmanship.
Let's go now to 115. Let's see. Well, to be honest, no matter how we increase our barrier generation.
This should be interesting.
Because we lack one more damage reduction from our charm set. So the damage impact that we're getting, especially using the Bloodman's Idol, is really going to hurt a lot. If we're not going to use a Bloodman's Idol, our damage is going to be significantly lower. That's the only thing. Corpse here is important. Embalmer. If we're not healing, this is not going to activate more consistently. Because this one, at least, if we're going to use this one, we have an additional damage reduction since we have 100% block chance. Look at how many poison pools are here. How many pools can you summon?
Quite the challenge, eh?
That is so ridiculous. Nah, I think it's game over here now. This one is only efficient on 110.
Step up to my anvil.
Any lair boss that we can check out? Maybe let's try Varshi. Not bad. Amulet. Amulet. What is that? Holocrons, intelligence damage, critical strike damage, physical resistance. We can still use this one for a different transfiguration. But that is though the Holocrons talisman is only best for the bone skills because they have a because through the roll the bones you can increase your bone skill ranks and you can increase our in critical strike chance, especially with the minions. With the minions they have the especially when you have the mythic pack of bone, your minions will have a good amount of attack speed plus critical strike chance, so you will have but then again let me see, I think with the roll the bones 38 56 you are yeah, I think you can still invest on your affixes on the critical strike chance and you can still take advantage of the Holocron.
Oh, what is a waitress, isn't it?
Some other time, sir. Yeah, we can also use this one. I mean, we can also use the Holocron. It's just we're gonna suffer on our critical strike chance. We don't have any more that we can add on our gear. Even with the Garun here. Let's try the toughest one. I think we can deal with this one, no problem. It's been a while with the Realm Walker. Huh? Melted heart. Okay, let's visit the Realm Walker.
Wouldn't mind a rest.
I mean, this one is still playable if you want to play this build. Unless you don't want to, if you just want to enjoy the fantasy of, or if you have any plans on playing this build in the future. Where's that stupid reprisal? I mean, we tried our best to improve the DPS of the build. I think at this point, this is the, like, the optimal setup, but you cannot push this further because your survivability is not that strong. I mean, again, you can use the embattled aspect, but again, the potency of the, as we keep on pushing on the P tier, the embattled aspect is not going to help because the damage of the enemies are going to be much and much stronger. Therefore, the effect of the damage on the embattled aspect is gonna be much and much more greater. So maybe embattled aspect is still gonna work. Oh, we are using the interdiction for more damage, right? So yeah. We need the huge flesh. One more kill, and then we go back. 32.6, 32.6, 32. 52.6, sorry. 52.6. That is 90. 5% from the mages that they are contributing, and then when we apply the corpse tendrils to the enemy, so that's 100% critical strike chance, even without um the guard rune. Yeah, this is rough. This is rough. Rough for our... Well, in terms of damage, I feel like... Can we check one more time? I have already the eliminator. Oh, this is also a big multiplier. It's just... These were always consuming potion, right? This is an additional 30% damage. Can we try this one?
This should be interesting.
Tell the seal.
Don't go getting into trouble.
Basically, Reapers 30% additional on the leadless wall, 15% additional damage multiplier. Oops! Oh no, no, no! Wait! Wait! Wait!
I've lost too many comrades. ancients this?
Yeah, we can't even quickly kill some trash monsters. Ooh, this is gonna be tough. This the game is trying to rage bait me, like really to make me furious. Like those are
Anyone asks, tell them it's from Skovos.
double elites with crackling soul, with obelisk, with poison, unlimited poison. Yeah, not good. We need the embattled aspect, not the aspect of interdiction. One more try. I'm just gonna wait here. My bone storm is still on cooldown. Yeah, the damage is it's awful. Unless you have a very good damage. Hmm. Let's fix our survivability. Then let's bring back amplify.
Goodbye. It has been a pleasure.
I mean, the thing is, if the build is doing very good DPS, then we can invest more on the defensive to improve more of our defense. But the thing is, the more that we add more defense, the more that we are starting to diminish uh our damage. So ooh, that's very painful. Even though we have the embattled aspect, we shouldn't be take a lot of hits, because the more we take damage, the more, yeah, the survivability now is really a problem here. And take note, the more that we're going to lose our fortification amount, the more that we're going to lose our damage from the thickened blood. Not only that, the if we are going to take a lot of hits, if our life is below 80%, then we're not gonna get the double damage from the tides of blood. That is why the idea here of the original design of the blood builds is they are the ones using the original overpowering mechanic, wherein it scales your damage by utilizing overpower, not this kind of overpower, but you're using your life and fortification amount to empower and improve your, converting those defensive stats as an offensive power. That is the original design of the overpowering. That is why I was kind of intrigued, like the overpower mechanic is just a regular damage multiplier. It's just a buffing multiplier. And then this Bloodbinder has the same mechanic of the original overpowering wherein it increases your life. Basically, it doesn't add anything in terms of offensive. That is why do I need more life? Basically, it doesn't help that much in terms of our survivability in the current state of the game. Damage reduction is much more important. Could you just let me pick up the heart, please? Come on. Okay, if that's the game that you want, then let's do it. Jeez, I'm not damaging this enemy. Is it because there's not too many blood orbs here? Okay, this is really stressful enough. This is stressful enough to see the performance. Wow, I'm almost exiting and then you didn't let me escape. I'm sorry, Blood Spear. That's the best that you can do. Torment 110. That's fine. It's okay.
That's it for that piece.
Let's farm. For some chest. For this one, I don't have to worry about corpse. We can use transfusion. That's the reason why I'm looking for a chest. Okay, we have one. Too bad, too bad. More the crooks. The sad thing with this build is that the blood spear alone doesn't have too much of DPS. We're relying on the additional damage output from the blood orbs of the Iron Maiden. Mm-hmm. Almost. Man! What the heck?
Step up to my anvil.
Random? I remember back in the day, Doombringer was a a very good weapon for overpowering because it increases your life up to like 75%. That will increase the damage potency of your overpowering. That is why increases your critical strike damage. This is not good for Necromancer. Just gonna salvage them because we're rich. Can I grab? You know what? Oh, yeah, let's just grab those chess pieces. And then we can grab some mythic chess pieces. In spite the Bone Spear has the 1.4 damage multiplier and then another damage multiplier. It's just the mechanic of the Blood Spear is really hard to optimize. I can grab the helm. Okay. Let's see if we can pull out the mythic mutilator plate.
Mainlander, what do you seek?
You know where to find me.
Come on. What?
Off we go again.
Oh. That is rough. Salvage. Uh, yeah. I don't need that.
There's that.
Volatile. So we have volatile there. Another volatile. But not all the time. The only one pandemonium fragments. If you need to farm volatile primordial dust, though it's gonna take a while, you're going to do your reputation board. But I think still the fastest would be material reserve or the escalation sigil. One more. We have 26. Okay, let's try this. Hopefully we can pull out that silly mutilator plate. We can.
Taken apart, melted down.
I just wanna... It's gonna be the same. I just wanna try the difference.
Welcome to the Isles. What do you bring? Like the good luck, mainlander.
I think we got a lot of Scroll of Restoration through farming on the pit, I guess. Or did we got a lot of that in the reputation cache? Oops! Yee! There we go.
That is a scary craftsmanship. You know where to find me.
$598. Ricochet. Okay. Okay. Do we still need the Teb rune? I don't think so. Because we have our blood orbs, which will be picking up by the bloodlands, which what we need. Maybe we can drop them battled and then place in the transfusion for more blood orbs, and then what rune? If we're not going to utilize this, let's see first. Let's add the Teb rune. Let's see how it goes first. Because if I'm not going to use this, either I will go with Golem, go with Gargantua, so that will increase our minions' attack speed. But what is the purpose? For the warriors? Basically nothing. Basically nothing. We can just increase the days. Let's see. Still the same. I'm thinking if I will bring back. No, I don't need the Grave Walker. I don't need the blood orbs. I need more damage. I'm very good on the blood orbs, especially if I'm going to place the transfusion here. So what if... Okay, let's try this one first and let's see how it goes. We'll just do 110 and let's see the damage output. Good luck! Good luck! What the? Maybe we need the defenders. Hmm. Again, this is just 110. Eee. Eee. Okay, okay. I wonder if the I don't know if the what you call this, the blood orb from the the auto pickup from the Tebrun is like counteracting the effect of the bloodlands. But so far the damage is much more better than our blood spear. Wishoo! Wishoo! I wanna see this on Pit 110. If the Pit 110 we can finish it in under like at least 6 minutes. I think I would say it is a good build. Yeah, 4 minutes in 110. Not bad. Boss time. Let's see. Oh. Let's try Pit 115. Let's see how it goes. Then ah, ah, ah.
Anyone asks, tell them it's from
Well-
Skovos.
Salvage.
It is done.
Gem fragments. Oh shoot! Oh my god! Oh my! That's well, our survivability is not that bad. We lost the damage from the damage reduction from Clean's Anvil. I have an extra I have an extra. That's why. Good thing I didn't die. No, we died a lot though. No, I think with regards to the healing, we are healing so fast, and the more because we are very efficient of picking up the blood orb. Maybe that's the reason why we didn't, or maybe I didn't encounter some very tough elites. Another way to increase our damage here, just in case, considering that we are um well, well, there's one damage multiplier that we can utilize here. Or not utilize, that we can use. Or did I say aspect or paragon board? The what's called this? Bloodbath. The thing is, I don't see if whether are we stacking. Excuse me. Where's my resolve? Oh, resolve stacks. What's happening with me? The overpower stacks. Oh shoot! I was looking at my skill bar here. I don't see the. No, that's the problem. Wait a second. Well, in spite of we have only 6 minions, so far we're not. Well, there's the ferocity. Where's the overpower stacks? There's okay. It consumes very rapidly. If that is the case, basically I don't need the overpower stacks actually, but I will need it, and then you will consume it to activate the 50% damage bonus of the bloodbath. And I believe this build will be efficiently to do it. And so far, I'm getting that. I'm dying. So far, we are dying. Oh, reprisal! Reprisal! Man! Oh my god, there's how many of them? Get out, get out, get out! Get out! Oh my goodness. Obelisk and then... Man, are we... Come on, we can do this. It's tough because it has the storm. Man! Oh my goodness! Damn. I hate the storms. It follows you around. I'm having a hard time to take down the reprisal because the moment that I'm... Okay, let's outsmart that silly reprisal. One down. One down. Just the blood orb is not... Shoot, so they are the one who's doing the Deli... What's that? I can't pronounce it. And then there's fire enchantment.
Curse this place. I'm being followed.
Down. I think this build lacks the single target damage. The Gorquils is amazing, but it seems like it's gonna fall off on a single target, I think. That is why if we are going to incorporate the Tebrun instead of auto pick up the blood orbs, we're gonna going to use the Iron Maiden to pick up the blood orbs to explode. And then we're going to use the another upgrade that I think it gives a more damage, especially for single target. What is that? And then per lance enemy, that is going to significantly increase the damage for, especially for when there's a lot of packs of trash monsters. All we need to do is just to focus our attack on a single powerful elite so that it will take more damage based on the number of lands that we have on an enemy. Oop, I know your pattern. Know your pattern.
lost too many comrades.
Am I using Teb rune? What rune? Can we try this again? Using this setup, Teb rune, and then no gore quills. And we're still gonna, we're still using the...
Mainlander, what brings you?
Does the Bloodlands is back? So we can see the difference, right? The Wait! Wait! What the heck? I don't have the resolve stacks yet. Come on! Happy? Trillion damage, sir. Because that is a lot of Bloodlands. The more enemies that we have, the more. That's the only good thing about that upgrade. Can I? Let's repeat this run again. Like, let's do it properly. I'm thinking, do I need to bring in? No, I'm not using the gore quills anymore. Or maybe that's the reason why I'm suffering with my... I have the Teb rune, so I'm picking up the blood orbs. But I guess I'm much more... have better survivability because of the efficient pickup of blood orb. Points. I think the goal here, we need to be tanky here. So imagine if we lance all of this enemy. Wait, reprisal. Wait. You guys are trying to show off, eh? Wait.
Mainlander, what do you seek?
Embattled. And then
Must have
for the
plans you.
orbs, we'll bring in our warriors. The defenders. Oh yeah, the warriors, defenders. Well, if this is successful, this will be my last run for tonight. And we're gonna try... guys, what's in a hurry? What's with the reprisal today? Are you in strike? What's going on here? Oh! You will not break me, sir. Now that your reprisal is out, now show me what you got. I know that one is good. It's just the potency of the damage also of that, especially when there's large packs of enemies, you can really see the potency of that. It's just, I don't know what's happening here. Like my enemies here are on frenzy mode. It's like they're really hungry to kill me. I have the embattled aspect already. Yeah, basically, to be honest, like it will help. The embattled aspect will help, but or does the 40 the embattled aspect should be on the amulet? Boom! Show me the elite! Let's go around, let's go around! While the enemies are still lands. What else can we use here for our survivability? Yeah, the more that we take damage, the more that so basically the I'm thinking if I will use the embalmer to increase the healing of, I know I'm going to lose damage. If this is what we're going to do, another way is we're gonna drop the Bloodmad's idol and then use the temerity, which will provide a very good barrier generation. Supposedly the strategy here on this setup is we need to be as tanky as much as possible so that we can pull in a lot of enemies like this and then see we can bombard the elite with our damage based on the number of the enemies that are lands. The thing is, we cannot do it because we're gonna get hurt more.
What brings you to the ancient isles? This should be interesting.
Feed flesh steel, right? Okay. Um I think for the pit guardian, the strategy would be we need to lure out, we need to drag him on where there is packs of enemies so that we can have more lance enemies and then we focus on the attack on the boss. But the thing is, how about on lair boss farming? We don't have crush monster there. I'm thinking if I will use the aspect of interdiction again. To be honest, the damage is not that bad compared to the blood spear. This one has more damage output. To the 45 damage multiplier, how many lands that we have? So that is, see, the damage on the elite is very potent when we have lanced the enemy and then we focus on the attack of the elite. The thing is, if we're going to do that and then we are now so surrounded, and then if we got overwhelmed with the enemies, then that will become a problem. Ooh, that hurts. That hurts. The only thing that we can mitigate the effect of the Bloodmad's idol is by gaining barrier. Oh, I don't have the potion. Do I still have the imbiber? By the way, maybe we can replace it with Undaunted again. Daunted. Daunted, 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 daunted. Oh my goodness, I'm already going to escape on the pool because I know it's going to summon the pool. Come on. Come here. Oh, this is going to be fun. See, that's supposedly the goal, but the thing is, the damage of the damage potency of the um. Oh shoot! There's pool here. There's pool here. There's pool here. There's another one here. There's another one here. A new one appeared here. How many pools they can summon? I wonder. So yeah, the damage is now weaker on single target. Oh my god. I hate the mechanic of this boss. I really hate the mechanic of this boss. It's really hard to avoid the attack. It's just you can stand for a few seconds, but see, boom. Yeah, that's the only technique. in order to damage, in order to do more damage to that bosses, you have to drag some trash monsters. Because apparently the rupture event doesn't happen when there is already a boss. If that's only happening, you know, that one should be actively happening inside of actively happening during the boss fight. If they are, then we can go to the tier and then summon the monsters, and then we can lance them. Though the multiplier damage doesn't diminish, basically you're hitting one enemy, so there is the how much is it? 45% damage. That's it. But the damage becomes more and more potent if you're going to deal more damage to a when there's a lot of lance enemies. We can see trillions of damage on, I think, on the primary target. The thing is, I think single target it has a poor damage. Okay, before I end the stream, shoot, it's already late. Let's do one tutorial here, and then let's see how it goes. Uh-oh. Shoop, 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 shoop. Oh, there's maggots here, right? There's maggots. Oh, wait a second. This is the 11. Well, the damage is not that bad on single target. In Torment 11. I think we can push this to 120. I'm not picking up Blood Orb. Boom. So it's still there. It's still useful. Service and sacrifice. Why are we doing that again? Because of the healing of the Blood Orb. That's it. Basically, it doesn't help anything, to be honest. I mean, if we can maybe increase our life to 45k, maybe there's a chance. Right, we can increase the... maybe instead of... What's the best one here? I think barrier generation is okay. We can replace physical resistance with life. And then if we are now taking a lot of hits, can we bring in again the untimely death? And then I'm thinking of bringing back, or instead of embalmer, bring back the hued flesh here, and then can we use the aspect of interdiction again? Probably, but we're gonna suffer from our we'll see. Versus the blood spear, I believe this one is... it has a better potential of doing more damage, and at least I'm happy that at least the... You know what? I'm gonna explain what is my history with the Bloodlance. It was not on my stream, but I'm gonna make a brief history of what's the what is my relationship with Bloodlands in my gameplay back in early Diablo 4. I think started from season 1 to 3, and then there was a rework and the introduction of the Crewer's Embrace on the Blood Surge that it now started to outperform the Bloodlands until the following season the overpower has improved, and then I would say Blood Surge was almost outperformed with regards to clear speed and still with damage output with Bloodlands. And then yeah, I wonder if this is already... Oh, I lost my essence generation. Oh, I see. But I think I'm still okay with regards to essence, because this is only 15 compared to Blood Spear, the Bone Spear at 24. So I think I'm okay. So maybe physical resistance, we replace this with life to increase our life pool. I'm also thinking if I will craft a new weapon with, instead of intelligence, or maybe, give me a second. Maybe instead of physical damage multiplier, it should be life, intelligence, life, and then critical strike damage, or... .82, and then we're only increasing by 0.3. Probably we can craft a weapon without the intelligence for more life so that we can increase our life pool. Maybe if we add another 1/8 here or 2,000 and then another 2,000 here, maybe we could go up to maybe to 26 or 27, I hope. By adding one more life here and then one more life here. Vulnerable, critical strike damage. These ones are okay. And this one cannot roll any life here. So, but anyway, so far the build is doing well. So we're just gonna try and see if we can further optimize, and who knows, if this one can push on 120, I will be happy. I would be happy. Okay, before I end the stream, let's salvage all of this. Chest, maybe I can craft again.
To find
What
Hoping for
brings
a
you
better-
to the ancient isles?
Okay, that's it for me today. So thank you very much for tuning in, for hanging out, and I'll see you guys on tomorrow. And have a good one. Bye.